I have tried just about every diaper rash cream on the market, and one of them stands out by far. If you have never tried Pinxav Diaper Rash cream, or if you're looking for a super effective diaper rash cream for your little one, because the ones that you're using just are not as effective as they should be, then stick around. First off, I am not a brand partner with Pinxav, and this is not a paid sponsorship or ad. I will make a few pennies if you decide to purchase the product from the link in the description, but trust me, it's not enough to make it worth making this video. Like I said in the beginning, I have tried just about every diaper rash cream on the market, and that's because my daughter used to get really bad diaper rashes all the time. And we tried literally everything we could to prevent them and to treat them. And that included, testing out all of the popular diaper rash creams in the hopes that one of them would work. So, what is Pinxav? It is a super thick zinc-based diaper rash cream. It has been around since 1926. That's almost 100 years. So let's think about that. A diaper rash cream, or really any baby product that has been around almost a century, that's actually really impressive. If you've never heard of Pink Salve, that's because it's not typically sold in Target. It's mostly sold online through sites like Amazon, and you can find it at the link in the description below. I probably never would have discovered this stuff if it weren't for a friend of mine who gifted a big tub of it to me at my baby shower. And I'm thankful for that because I don't think I would have discovered it otherwise, and it's something that I use every day for my daughter. Okay, so the number one thing that I love about Pink Salve Diaper Rash Cream is the consistency. It is by far the thickest diaper rash cream on the market. This is important because Pink Salve is best used, in my opinion, as a barrier cream. So the zinc in barrier creams acts as a barrier between your baby's skin and moisture and irritants like diaper contents. So when you need a super thick barrier cream to protect baby's skin because you know that they're probably due for a poop soon, or because they already have a diaper rash and you want to protect that skin from being irritated even worse, you need a really thick barrier cream that is zinc based. So now that you can see why I love the consistency of this cream so much, let me tell you about some of the other uses for this cream, aside from acting as a barrier between your baby's skin and moisture. Pink Salve does a few things that other diaper rash creams just can't. Aside from the consistency, what I love about Pink Salve is that it has ingredients and properties that are both healing and soothing for baby's skin. So when baby's skin is irritated and can use some relief, there are ingredients that will both soothe their rash and heal their skin at the same time. Some of these include aloe vera, clove leaf oil, menthol, eucalyptol, and vitamin E. Speaking of ingredients, let's dive a little deeper. So Pink Salve has a pretty good list of ingredients, which I understand makes some people turn away from a product just seeing that there is kind of an extensive list of ingredients. But let me assure you that I took a deep dive one day and researched every single ingredient just to make sure that none of them are harmful, because this is a product I was using on my baby's skin every single day. So, of course, I wanted to make sure that it was as safe as it possibly could be. So, here's a quick list of the ingredients. I literally spent way too long one day researching all of these ingredients, what they do, what they are, and how they help the baby's skin, if there's anything harmful about them, because I just wanted to make sure that this product is safe for my daughter. If you want to read about each of the ingredients, what they are and what they do, check out the link below because I explain each one. The number one ingredient is zinc oxide, which acts as a barrier between your baby's skin and moisture and irritants like pee and poop. The rest of the ingredients are there to act as skin protectants or to soothe or heal baby's skin. The only ingredient that you might shy away from would be clove leaf oil, which is an antiseptic and a pain reliever. It's actually the same thing that dentists use on the packing of your gums when you have a wisdom teeth removal. So clove leaf oil is a natural antiseptic and pain reliever. And it's possible that some babies could have a sensitivity to this, but just like with any baby product, I always recommend just testing a little patch on their skin before regular use. I think that's just a good best practice with any kind of baby product regardless. So speaking of clove leaf oil, something about Pinxav is that it does have a subtle fragrance. This is due to some of the soothing ingredients. It does not have any artificial fragrance. A few of the ingredients have a naturally occurring scent, especially the clove leaf oil, eucalyptol or eucalyptus, and menthol or mint. The most prominent scent is clove, with the subtlest hints of eucalyptus and mint. It reminds me of tea berry gum, and I actually really like it. I think it smells nice. To me, this is no big deal. The only time I've ever had any kind of an issue with it having a scent is when I did the sniff test to see if my daughter had pooped. And you mamas know what I'm talking about. Just so you don't have to stick your fingers in their diaper and anyway. So it does sometimes make it more difficult to tell if baby pooped if you're just going by the scent, because it masks the scent of the poop just a little bit. But really, this could be seen as a blessing or a curse. The only real negative thing that I have to say about Pinxav is that it will stain your clothes. To me, this isn't a huge deal because I know that baby clothes are going to get stained anyway. That's just, part of having a baby. But if it bothers you, I suggest just being extra mindful about keeping your hands clean after you apply the diaper rash cream and, just doing your best not to spread it to clothing. So the ingredient that stains clothing is the ingredient that gives it that pink tint, and it's called red ferric oxide, which is a natural coloring agent made from iron. So there's no artificial dyes, there's no red dye number 40, there's nothing like that. Real quick, if you're finding this video helpful, then hit the subscribe button below because it will really help out my channel and it'll help YouTube find other videos that are super helpful for you. Okay, let's get back into it. So if I could suggest any sort of modification to the Pinxav Diaper Rash Cream formula, I would probably suggest either toning it down or getting rid of the red ferric oxide, and that is just to eliminate the stain factor. However, I do understand that that would take out the pink color of Pinxav, which would kind of make the name irrelevant because it would no longer be pink. So, quick side note, some of the extra uses listed on the Pinxav tub are that you can use it for minor cuts and scrapes, minor burns, and bug bites. And I don't know if it's super effective for those things because I haven't actually tested it out. I didn't want to transfer that diaper rash cream that's just on skin exposed without a diaper to cover it because I figured that would probably transfer to clothes a lot easier and stain them. But if that's not a concern for you, then go ahead, try it out for those things. So moving on to a buyer's guide, Pinxav comes in two forms. It comes in this big tub and it comes in a smaller tube. And I highly, highly recommend using the tub. Not only do you get a lot more product, but I honestly think it's a lot easier to use because with the tube, the opening is only so big and the cream inside is just so thick that it is a little bit difficult to get the cream out. You do kind of have to squeeze pretty tough. But if you're constantly on the go, then having something that is lightweight and travel friendly like the tube is going to be a good option for you. So go ahead and get the tube for your diaper bag and then just keep the tub at home and keep that by your diaper changing station. So another thing I want to talk about is customer service. And the reason that I'm mentioning that is because Pinxav, in my experience, has had excellent customer service. I was very impressed. This is probably because, unlike the other diaper rash creams on the market, Pinxav is actually a small business. I had no problem coming into contact with an actual person and explaining my situation, and that person was so kind. So the reason that I contacted customer service was because one of the big tubs that I purchased just had a big air bubble in it. So that just like took up a lot of space in the tub. And so it didn't fit as much product as it should have, which wasn't a big deal. But, I did purchase the full size of the product. And if this was an issue where it was like a whole batch that had that bubble, I thought it would be courteous to just let them know in case they got other comments about it. So I called customer service and I left a voicemail initially. And then I think it was like the next day or two, I got a phone call and it was a person who was very concerned about the situation. And he immediately apologized. He was so kind and understanding, and he even sent me a free tub in the mail and didn't charge shipping, and it came really quick. He went above and beyond what I expected, so that spoke volumes about their customer service. And I was really impressed. I came away from that experience wanting to purchase more of the product because I felt like, they were being loyal to me as a customer. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, I would be so grateful if you would hit the subscribe button. It would really help out my channel, and it can help me to continue to make videos like this. Bye, guys.